Hi everyone, this is Fiona, the Young Adult Librarian at Plain Edge Library. Today I'm going to show you how to make this crystal geode out of just some pipe cleaners and some borax. It's a fun and easy craft to do, so let's get started. So for today's craft, we're going to need some kind of a container that you can put hot water in. A jar, a bowl, something like that would work. We're going to need 3 pipe cleaners. You're going to need the wooden dowel. You're going to need some string, the scissors. You're going to need a spoon to stir with, some cardboard or paper. We're also going to need food coloring, that's optional if you'd like. And finally, the borax. So before we do anything else, we're going to want to boil water. Depending on your container, you're going to need about 1 to 2 cups of water to boil. So while we're waiting for our water to boil, we want to take our 3 pipe cleaners, and what we're going to do is we're going to twist them together to make one long pipe cleaner. So now that we have one long pipe cleaner, what we want to do is coil it. So you want to kind of bend the shape together into sort of a bowl. Now this is just one of the shapes you can do. You can make any shape you'd like, a heart, a star, anything that you want. I'm just doing a basic shape. So I'm just kind of coiling it together. You just want to pull things through here and sort of make a bowl, and you can shape it however you'd like. So once you have a shape that you're happy with, you just want to take your string and you want to cut off an okay amount. It doesn't have to be that much. And what we're going to do is we're going to tie this onto one of the pieces of pipe cleaner. You want to do it something maybe inside, so it'll be a little more hidden when we're finished. So by now your water should be boiled, so you want to carefully take it and fill your container up about 3/4 of the way. You don't want to fill it all the way to the top. You want to leave room for the borax. So now what you want to do is take your borax, and we're going to start adding it. And you want to add a decent amount. It's usually about a cup of borax for every 2 cups of water. And what we need to do is super saturate it in order for this to work. So you want to stir it, and then you're going to keep adding it until the borax no longer dissolves. So now you can see there's sort of a sediment on the bottom. So there's enough borax in here now because it's no longer dissolving. And you can give it a quick stir just to double check, but you should be good. And it's at this point that you can add the food coloring if you'd like. If you have color pipe cleaners, you don't need to add the food coloring. That's up to you. If you have white ones, you can add the food coloring. And you just want to add maybe 20 or so drops. And once we have the food coloring all stirred, you want to take your pipe cleaner on the string. And what we're going to do while everything is still hot is we're going to tie it onto the dowel. And you don't want to tie it too low. You don't want it to stick to the bottom of the jar, so about midway. And you can always roll it up a little bit as well to adjust the size. So once we have it set on the dowel, we're going to dunk it in the mixture a few times to make sure the coil is fully saturated. And then once it seems like it's well saturated, we're going to rest the dowel on the top. And again, you can adjust the string length just by rolling it up a little bit. And then what you want to do is take a piece of cardboard or paper and put it on top, and then we're going to let it sit for 8 to 12 hours. Once the 8 to 12 hours are up, we're going to take off the cardboard and we are going to pull the string out of the jar. So here you can see the crystal after we've just pulled it out of the jar. So you just want to take your scissors and cut the string off the crystal. And here you have your finished crystal. So this is the finished geode. And you can see in the underneath, it lost a little bit of the coloring, but it still looks pretty cool. It was a fun craft to do, and remember, you can do any shape that you want. You can do a star or a circle, anything like that. And the crystals will grow on the pipe cleaner. So I hope you had fun. I did too. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more crafts.